Hello, I'm here to review the next assignment. Um, by now you should have completed the example problem 3 simulation, and that was dealing with the header record where you had to create a program. Now I'm going to get into another DOWHILE program, but it's going to be with that header record. So if you can open up the DOWHILE Control Structure Program 3 and 4. And as I move forward, the directions and submitting things seems to be the same, okay? The ending product that you're going to have in this assignment is a Word document with screen snippet programs. You're gonna have a flower box, you'll have the snippet of the program, and you have a snippet of the console application, all right? So you've done DOWHILE structure 1 and 2. You then went on to the example problem and did that header record with the DOWHILE. Now you're coming down, and this program also is going to be dealing with the header record. Okay, so if I teardrop again, you're going to have a Word document 3 and 4, which will wrap all those screenshots. And this is the page where you're going to have to submit it. So I'm going to be going to the Web Resource Programming, Advanced Programming page in Module 1. So that right-click and open new tab as I now am in it already with Module 1. So if I scroll down, and it seems to be one of the final assignments in this Module 1. So let's go ahead and take a peek at it. If I right-click and open a new tab, and you'll see directions at the top. All right, so there is going to be in the classroom directions where you can be able to print out and turn in things, and there's going to be virtual directions. So we're simply going to be following the virtual directions, which means you're going to have to upload everything into the submit button. But the grade sheet is once again in the directions, and I'm going to have you guys take a peek at that real quick so you can see it. And it's going to model, the grade sheet's going to model the DOWHILE 1 and 2 structure as well, all right? Because you have 2 programs, all right, each weighted as 50%, okay? So you can see program 3 and program 4 evaluation. And so there's program flowchart, there's a flyer box, the input, output, and does the program has free of errors. So in sense of this loop, and it's meeting the requirement because it's going to spit out numbers, okay, based on what your programming allows it to. So I'm going to flop back over to the assignment page. All right, so you're going to have to print out in a Word document and upload that to the submit box. So this is problem number 3, and this is problem number 4. Okay, problem number 3 is dealing with the math program. All right, the key number here is during runtime, you're going to type in 15, and then you're going to have to enter. The loop is going to have you enter in, for the most part, 15 numbers. So let's take a peek at the flowchart. I am providing you this flowchart as a model that you can look at to write the program, okay? So where it says read here, you're gonna have a read where you're gonna be entering a math number, okay? You're gonna have to come up with your own input line to accept a number, all right? Then, and that's gonna be the first time you kind of have to do that. And so that's going to be 15 times, for example. So you have that, you can do more than that, you can do less than that, but that's just a requirement. I'm saying during runtime, you're going to be having a question like the header record to enter a number, all right? And then you're going to enter the do while, and it's going to loop, okay? And you can see there's a few arithmetic operations down here. This is one is find this square and finding the cube, okay? And you can see the numbers down here, and then you're going to spit out the square and cube. You're going to add 1 to the count, and it's going to repeat itself. So when your program runs approximately 15 times, you should have 15 numbers on the screen, okay? All right, you got that model. Now move on to problem 2. Problem 2 is going to mirror it a little bit, just dealing with different infrastructure. This is a temperature conversion program. Again, you're going to be asking me how many times you want to run the program. Well, in this instance, I'm telling you, you go ahead and type in 10 during runtime, so it'll run 10 times. And here is the numbers that I'm requesting you to enter in. So long story short, you can see how this is the problem that you're going to have to come up with on the output create some sort of average Fahrenheit and average Celsius over the 10 days. So there will be much to this 2 lines of output, but there's still mathematical equations that's occurring outside the loop. Where the first problem, there is not really any processing steps outside the loop. So long story short, you're going to work these 2 programs. You should have 2 flowcharts, 2 snippets of the code, and 2 console applications submitted into the Canvas inbox.